Hey, YouTube world, welcome back. What's going on? I want to start a new segment today called Amputee Secrets, What I Wish I Knew 30 years ago. Now, the one thing I really wish I knew 30 years ago, and this really could have helped me for the last however long, is that I figured out able-bodied people will believe what I believe. Now, if I believe I'm confident and capable and respectful and, productive, everyone else out there will believe the same thing. On the other hand, if I'm unsure of myself, if I'm not sure I can do something, if, I kind of have a chip on my shoulder because I feel like I'm inadequate, or I think they're doubting me, it gives a weird message. People pick up on that vibe and they're not going to be sure about me. They're going to be like, I don't know about this guy. So let me back up. Let's go 30 years ago. I'm 45 right now, so in this time period, I'm 15. So when I was 15, I was very unsure of myself. I was an amputee probably at this point for about 5 years. For a long time, I always thought about, what do these people think of me? Do they doubt me? Do they think I can do things? Can I make it in the real world? Can I make it in a world of able-bodied people? I always questioned this for a long time. Now, when I was in school, it was always safe. It's like, I go from 7th grade to 8th grade to 9th grade to 10th grade, 11th, and it's just how it is, and no one can stop me from doing that. My real fear was getting out in the real world and being like, well, here you are. You're the one amputee in a world of mostly able-bodied people. So that was very intimidating. So over a time period of many years in building my self-confidence, I finally figured out that it's all here. Right now I'm a elementary school teacher, and I'm almost to the point now, confidence-wise, like I'm so confident in being an amputee and knowing it's okay and knowing that I'm capable and confident, that I almost really enjoy explaining or almost like showing off my prosthetic leg. Like the kids love it. I recently painted my leg red. It really does look very similar to Iron Man. And I actually kind of enjoy it. It's pretty cool. So the kids are always like, oh wow, that's really cool and blah, blah, blah. And I just really enjoy talking about it. They're into it, they're learning about it. But I will say this, and this is a perfect example. So I'm a school teacher, and I don't walk perfectly. I have I obviously have a limp of some level. One of the things I always did, and still do, especially as a classroom teacher, right now I'm doing special education, but when I was a classroom teacher, 1st grade, like the first day of school, I would have the kids come to the carpet. I'm in my rocking chair, just like every other teacher, and I just put it out there. I say, hey kids, you know what? I have a prosthetic leg. That's why I walk a little bit differently. And I explain how that happened. I had osteosarcoma, I had cancer, and I put it in simple kid terms, what that means. I explained the doctors had to amputate my leg, and now I have a prosthetic leg. And I let them ask questions and yada yada. And really, after that, the kids don't even think about it again. They just see me as a normal person. So, 99 out of 100 people honestly don't really care that you're an amputee. They don't care if you have a disability. What do they care about? They care about this, and your mentality, and your confidence level, and your productivity level, and your belief in being able to do things. If you're confident, you're respectful, you're willing to talk about it, if you're productive, you will have no problem in life. And I'm going to tie this in too, because this makes me a little crazy. I'm Hispanic. I'm an amputee. I'm not all that tall. I'm 5'5". So really, if I listened to some groups of people, I would have every excuse in the book to not make it. Oh my gosh, you're an amputee. You're Hispanic. You have all these people against you. You have every reason in the world not to make it. There's too many barriers to get through. Of course you're not going to make it. If I listened to those people, I'd be living in my mother's basement right now. I have to have the mentality of no excuses. So what? The fact that I'm Hispanic means nothing. That's all up here. And I believe this too, like, as far as, like, there's a lot of conversation these days about race and gender and orientation and all that stuff. I really don't think most people care about that. People just want to know you're confident, you're respectful, you can accept other people's ideas, you're productive, and overall want to help humanity. That's all people care about. They don't care what color you are. They don't care where you're from. They don't care what disability you have. If you have those qualities, that's what people care about. So that's a secret that I want to let you in on today. And I know that takes a little while to get to that point. I don't expect people to be, going through an amputation and a month later being confident and comfortable and all that stuff. That takes time. But I want you to know the secret, and then you can work on the secret. Work on your confidence. Work on, whatever skill that you're trying to develop. Obviously, when you first come home, you're just trying to get used to that new lifestyle, getting comfortable on crutches or getting comfortable in a prosthesis, and then gradually working yourself up. But just keep it in the back of your mind what people really want from you, what they really care about. They don't care about your disability. They don't care about your race. They don't care about your color. They don't care about your religion or orientation. They care about your mental state of mind. Are you open-minded? Are you productive? Are you respectful? Are you able to get things done and help humanity? If you can do those things, you're going to be A-OK. And I promise you that's the truth. I live it and breathe it every day. Thank you. Hey, any comments, feel free to respond. For some reason, I don't get a lot of comments. I don't know. People just either believe me or don't believe me, and they just don't say anything. Anyhow, have a good one. I'm going to do more of these segments later. Have a good one. Bye.